Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I have a Sweetie nail supply haul. Um, yep, I made another haul, or order rather, and yeah, I wanted to share it with you guys. I did get I think like half of the items I got are discontinued items. So I took, I'm not gonna show it because it's got like my address and stuff on it, but I took the like the order paper where it shows you everything you ordered. And that's what I wrote it on. So anything that was discontinued, I went in and wrote down like the price that it was, because it is discontinued. A lot of most, I think all discontinued things are on sale. I'm not really sure, but I wrote down what I paid for them, what they originally were, and whether or not they are still in stock. If they're sold out, obviously I wrote that they were sold out. If there's only a couple left, I actually wrote down the numbers so that way I can tell you guys accurately. And I actually did this with everything I bought. Because while I was looking at some of the discontinued items, I noticed that some of the regular things that I have bought that aren't discontinued, so they are going to be coming back, but I'm still going to be showing them off. I went ahead and I wrote down how much they were too, but I also wrote, there's a couple things that were out of stock, so I was like, well, I'm just going to check everything. So if there's anything you see that I like, that I bought that you like, you can go and either get it if it's in stock, and if it's not, you can put yourself like on like the notification list. So yeah. First off, I'm gonna start with this because it's like the only thing that is like a full like little set. And this is from Mostiv. Someone's got to tell me if I'm saying that wrong. Mostiv. And this is the Nuptse, Nuptse, alcohol ink set. Also, I guess just a little FYI, most of the things I bought are alcohol inks because in my last haul I bought a couple to try and I absolutely love them. I only tried one time, but just I love them so much I was like, I want more, so I got more. Now this was $26. But the little kit, the little set is sold out. But they are still available individually, and they are $12 each. There's 3 in here. I don't know how many there are individually. I just looked that they are still in stock. And I thought this box was really big for what it is, and it is. But there's like this thing in here. So it does not say anywhere on the listing that this came with it, but you get like this super cute like keychain, and it even says in there's a cute key ring, and the color is random. So I got a black like bow, and there is a bow on the packaging, so it makes sense. And then it came with like a little piece of black chain and a little checkered bow and like the key ring. So that's cool. It's cute. I don't know if I'll put it on my bag or anything, but it's not a terrible little thing, and I like how squishy the bow is. But the alcohol inks, here is the swatch card. It's just a cute little, like nothing too fancy, just a nice little one. And the colors are this one, which is 20, MTD020, which I think, does it say on here? This one's called Brown Silver. Looks like that. Then it comes with this one. I'm trying to give them all a good shake. I will say the most of inks, in my opinion, I feel like they settle really kind of quickly and really hard, especially like these ones, because like the other ones I bought were more of a sparkly situation. This is 021, and this one is white gold. Hold on, I'm gonna pause you guys for a minute. I'm gonna turn off this overhead light and see if that helps with... Alright, I turned off my overhead light. Let's see if that helps with the glare. I mean, yeah, it does. Alright, yeah, so this is white gold. So like I said, the other ones I have are like sparkly. And these ones are like not... Oh, okay. But I've noticed that some of these ones, they settle really fast, but then also too, depending on like how long it's been since they have been shook, moved around, sometimes like all the sediment that, like all the pigment that settles to the bottom, the little balls get stuck in it. You gotta shake it for a little bit before you can hear the rattle of like the balls out mixing. And then you have this one, which is 22 obviously, and this one's called, I think, hold on, I want to double check. Yeah, this one's called Black Silver. So I thought these were super fun, and I think Black Silver might be my favorite out of this little set. I just really like the look of it. Next up, I'm going to show these three because they are all from the same collection. And hold on, I want to get to the page that they are on. They're on the other page. And these are all by the Favori. And I've never tried this brand before. So I'm hoping I like it. So this is the box they come in. This is like the Favori by Tokyo. Unforgettable Mood, Be Your Own Muse. This is Unforgettable Mood again. The Muse Ink Collection. Wow. It says on the box, we hope to become a lasting and meaningful part of your daily life. That's kind of sweet. So yeah, so I haven't tried this brand before. It is a little expensive. These are all three discontinued. There was actually 4 in this collection, but when I went to buy it, that 4th one was already out of stock, and you couldn't get the full set. So I was like, well, I'll just get what I can. And these are the Bling Ink edition, and these were all 3 of these were $14, marked down from $17. And this first one I have is called Bling Emerald. Hold on. This is what it looks like before you shake it. Well, it's still a little shook up. And here you go, that's what it looks like. It is so pretty. And the swatch, let's see. There you go, you can see it. It's a very sheer, just teeniest tint of color. It's mostly the glitter that you see in the swatch. And then that one is in stock, but there's only 4 left. Then this one I got next. Like I said, these are all the same collection. They're all by Favori. They're by the Favori. And this one is called Bling Purple. It's very pretty. And there's the swatch. You can kind of see the swatch a little bit more. The base color is a little bit not as sheer. You can see it a little bit better. And I feel like you probably could build these up, you know, at least somewhat, I'm sure. And then last but not least that I got from the Bling Ink edition was Bling Blue. Oh, wait, hold on. For Bling Purple, again, that one was $14, marked down from $17, and that one is still in stock. Like, it didn't say that there was only a few left or anything like that. That one's in stock, So, and then last but not least, out of these ones I got Bling Blue. And that is gorgeous. Oof. And then that one, I think you can see this one the most out of all of them. And this one, again, $14, marked down from $17, but this one is sold out. And then, of course, the one I did not get that was not available and was already sold out was the pink one. But I love these. These are so cute. I feel like this would look good on white. I feel these would really pop on black, though. But I feel like they'd almost be good for spring. I don't know. I really like the blue one. I think the blue one may be my favorite. But I can't decide. I like the blue and the purple. The green one is so stinking pretty. But to me, I wish it wasn't as green as I thought it was going to be. It's like a pale, like, minty green. Next up, I am going to grab these two because they are by the same brand. And these are actual nail polishes. Out of this whole collection, I only bought 3 nail polishes. So this is from a brand I've never used before, but it's called Toys. And this is their Toys X Entity. And this is from their White Light collection. And this one is WLO1, which is also just called Pink. And oh my god, it's so pretty. Like, these are $16 each. And I did buy 2 of them. White, this one, the WLO1 or Pink, is sold out. And so is a bunch of the other ones that I didn't buy. But they weren't a discontinued thing. I think they just sold out because they're popular. So if you are looking for that particular collection, you can buy it all at once. You had to buy them individually, which I thought was weird. But again, just go if it says it's sold out and it's not a discontinued item. Just go and like do the notify me when available again, because I'm pretty sure if something's discontinued, if it sells out, I don't think it's coming back, but who knows. And then I also got, again, from the Toys White Light collection, I got LWO2, which this one is called just blue. Now this one, again, $16, but this one is in stock, but there's only one. So hopefully by the time you see this, if you wanted this, it's still there. And then, like I said, there's, I think, 6 of them all together, and I think, like, the majority of them are sold out. I think there's only, like, 1 or 2 that are still in stock. So they must be super popular. Next up, I think I'm just going to show you guys the only other nail polish I got. And this is from the Mayo Angel Core collection. This is YMGO8, which was called Angel's Dust. And it is just a super cute glitter topper. Like I said, the Angel Core collection, this was the only one I wanted from that collection. So I just went ahead and got it. This is in stock and is only $15. So, I just thought this was the cutest, like, glitter topper. It's full of different glitters, stars and hearts and just little sparkles, and I just like the look of it. The Angel Core collection is like a reflective glitter collection, and it's kind of like, not pastels, but like just kind of toned, like, I don't know. It's not pastels, but they're not bright. They're just, but I just really didn't want that. But I love these types of glitter toppers. So I obviously got that. Next up, I'm going to show these 2. These 3, I lied. I'll grab out all 4. But these next 3 I'm going to show are all from the same collection. They are from most of, again, but this is their Aurora Beam collection. The whole collection's been discontinued. You can't get the full set. Buying the set is gone. Like, that's sold out, but and then a couple of the individual ones are gone. But you can get this one, which I got, which is Miracle White. It is just white. It's just a plain flat white. This was $10, marked down from $19, which is a great deal. And there are 5 of this one left, of the white. Then I got, what is this one? This one, which is called Fair. Hold on. Again, $10, marked down from $19. This one only has 3 left. And this is a sort of milky white with like a blue kind of flash to it. There you can see kind of the bottle a little bit better. This one, like I said, there's 3 left. And then I have this one, again, from the Aurora Beam collection. $10 marked down from $19. This one's called Abisco. It's A-B-I-S-K-O. This one is sold out. But it's that same kind of milky white with like a red, orange kind of flash in it. There you go. You can see it really good right there. So I thought that one would be fun. And then just keeping with the same trend, this one is also by Mostive. When it is not stirred, it looks crazy when it's not stirred. Look at that. And this one was from their Mercury Tint Drop. Again, discontinued. And this one is the only one that is left in that whole like little trio. But this one is 007. This is a Mercury Rose Gold. This was $9, marked down from $12, and there are 4 left. I really like this one. This one might be my favorite out of all of the Mostive inks I got. I got a lot of their inks because they are affordable, and a lot of them were discontinued, which made them even more affordable. So, I only have a few things left. Oh, here's the cute postcard they sent me this time. I like that. So, next up, from Blanc Blanc, I just got this, they called it a cream plaster stick. This was $8, and this is in stock. This is what it looks like. It smells like something. Kind of like an oil pastel almost. It does say this is an air dry product. So you just kind of do whatever and use it to make, I guess, textures and stuff. I thought this would be a neat thing to do, like, texture on a nail and then top it with, like, maybe an alcohol ink, because with the texture like this, you know, with, like, little bumps and humps and, like, dips and everything, like, you know, like when you have a textured wall, I kind of figured this would get that same effect. If you put the alcohol ink on top, it would, like, you know, settle in certain places and then, like, not be so much in other places, and it would give it, like, a cool depth. Plus it was $8, so I was like, And then next up, just take everything out. Next up, I got this little guy. Hold on, there's a sticker on him. This little guy is from New Age. N-U-A-G-E. And this is from the Jewelry. It says Jewelry Series and Ether Series nail glitters from New Age. And this is number 3, called Phos. P-H-O-S. This was $11, and there's only 1 left of this one. But here is what it looks like. It is so pretty. I mean, it's picking up very well on camera, but it is even prettier in person. It is just this really pretty green. From the bottom, you can see some of the littler pieces. So, there's like, I think 5 of these, and you can only get 2 and 3 right now, just FYI. And 4 and 5 have already been discontinued and are sold out, which makes me mad because they literally just came out, it feels like. Like, I just remember seeing these, like, under the new arrivals, and then all of a sudden they're, like, now they're discontinued, which I thought sucked. But, so I don't know if they're coming back or not, but hopefully, you know, I don't know, because they were really pretty. Next up, I got 3 more, and this is the last thing. I got 3 more of these guys. And these are from Gara, Grara. And these are from the Deltar, I don't know, collection. I know it's from their baggies because that's the only place that has like the name. They all have the numbers on them, but this is the only place that has the name. So these, I have 2 of these already that I bought the day that they dropped. And I bought those 2 only because that was the only 2 that were in stock. Like, they sold out damn near immediately. And it is a huge set. I think it's like 12 of these. And then like 6 like more like chrome powders. Like silver, gold, bronze, rose gold, stuff like that. So it's like 12 of ones that are like these, and then 6 of those, I think. I think that's and it's a lot, obviously, and whatever but these flakies like sell it so fast. So this one is number 7, also called Night. It is just so pretty. Let me open it real quick. And like I said, I have 2 of these, and they are really pretty. Oh, no. Stuck to its thing. But look how pretty that is. That, like, and this is again called Night or just 07. And then I have this one, which is 02. And it is called Venna. Venna. It's like this. Oh, and for Night, these are $10 each, and there's only 3 of this one left. And then for Venna 02, again, these are all $10, but there's only 2 left of this one. And then the last but not least I have is number 5, and this one's called Sarah. Again, $10. And with this one, there are only 4 left. So like I said, when these get back in stock, they sell out super fast. Probably because they are so stunningly gorgeous. And there is, I guess for full transparency, there is only 0.1 of a gram in here. And they are, like I said, $10 each. Which I know is not a freaking lot. With this one, you can actually kind of see, like, how much you can, you know. The other ones are a little bit more, like, fogged up the glass a little bit too. Or, not the glass, but you can't really see it through the stuff as much. But it also feels like some of these have a little bit more. But I know there's not a lot in these. There never is. And they're so expensive, but you know, you don't need the, you know, you need the tiniest amount. You know, I mean, like, even with this glitter, there's not a lot. This one doesn't tell me how much is actually in here, though, on the bottle, so I can't tell you. But, you know, you don't get a ton, but you don't use them all that much. And you just, I don't know. I wish they gave us more, but if they gave us more, then they'd cost a lot more. But really, whatever, I guess. You know, most of us aren't ever going to use up. Like, I complain about how little these are. God knows I'm never going to use them up. But that's not the point, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. It is a little bit of a small situation for $10, but, you know, they're super pretty, so. But yeah. That is everything. That is my haul. Like I said, I know this was mostly alcohol inks. But like I said, I really, really liked, the ones I had gotten in my last haul. And I just really liked how it elevated my nail design. I know I only used it one time once, but I loved it and I wanted more colors. You know, I knew I was gonna want more. And I still want some more inks. So if you guys have recommendations for inks that like you use that you really like, let me know. Like I said, I've been buying a lot of the Mostiv brand, mostly because a lot of them are getting discontinued, and so they're marked down and they're really cheap. / even the ones that aren't being discontinued and marked down, like the Nupsy tint drop, you know, they're not being discontinued, but the price for the trio was pretty good, you know. The price individually is still okay, but you know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of these are being discontinued, so they're marked down in price, so it's a lot more, like, affordable. I haven't tried the Favori. I've heard they're good. They have a lot of inks, so that's why I bought those ones, because they were being discontinued too, because I figured I'd try them out, because they are a more expensive ink. They do have other ones that are being discontinued too that I am planning on getting, hopefully. Hopefully, who knows if I actually do, because by the time I get around to it, they might be sold out. But yeah, so, oh my god. So anyway, that is my haul. Again, if you have any recommendations for inks for me to try, especially if I can get them on Sweetie. If I can get them on Sweetie, awesome. Or like if they're on, like even if they're on like a site like Temu or Shein or even Amazon, you know, it can be those too. I'm just, because this is a Sweetie order, if you have tried one from Sweetie that you really like and you have recommendations, like, obviously let me know. But yeah, any recommendations for inks is appreciated. I'm loving them lately. I want to play with them some more, and I want to get like a bunch of different colors. So yeah, that is it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.